today's video isn't content. It's not politics, it's not drama. This is personal. This is for my Baba, and this is for every single family in Bengal who lost someone because the system simply didn't care. 17th October 2025, around 1:05 in the morning, my father died. And no, he didn't die at home. He didn't die surrounded by family. He didn't die peacefully. He died on the floor of Ajikor Medical College, a critical patient lying on a mattress on the floor of a crowded general ward with only saline running. No monitoring, no one by his side, no ICU, no dignity, no care. And I need every single person watching to hear this clearly. We were told that Ajikor has only 10 ICU beds. 10 for thousands of patients walking in every day. Because those 10 beds were full, my father never got an ICU bed and he died on the floor. এটাই কি পরিবর্তন? এটাই কি স্বাস্থ্য ব্যবস্থা? We first took him to North City Hospital. Why? Because we have the Swasthya Sathi card, a government health scheme that promises cashless treatment for every family. But the moment they saw his condition, the moment they realized he was critical, they told my mother, Swasthya Sathi diye possible na. Take him to a government hospital বা ক্যাশ দিয়ে ভর্তি করান. Think that again. A private hospital empaneled under the Swasthya Sathi scheme refused to treat a critical patient because the scheme isn't profitable for them. So what is the point of this card? What do we do with this card? Frame it, worship it, use it as a poster. Swasthya Sathi is useless for critical patients. Full stop. And because they refused him, we took him to Ajikor, which became his final place. When my father died, my mother, my mama and my cousin sister went to see him. But they didn't allow all three to go. My sister, a young girl, she was left with the female security guards at 3 a.m. and when she refused to leave the hospital building, they misbehaved with her. When she tried to record a video, they created a scene, forced her to delete it, and only after deleting the video did they let all of them to see my father. On top of all that, they didn't even clean his body. They didn't close his eye. Mucus was still coming out of his mouth when I saw him at 7 a.m. Tell me, what kind of system treats the dead like this? What kind of country treats the living like this? I've voted for TMC my whole life. আমার পুরো পরিবার TMC voter. We believed in Mamata Banerjee. We believed in পরিবর্তন. But the truth is, from left to TMC, the healthcare system of Bengal is rotten. I called every powerful person I knew that day, every contact, every source. No one could help. That's when I realized, you take your voters for granted, you pay the price. Not in votes, but in lives. My father was an avid TMC supporter and he didn't even get a bed. Here are the facts. Bengal's public hospitals are overcrowded beyond capacity. Critical patients lie on floors because there are not enough beds. There are major shortages of doctors, nurses, paramedics. Private hospitals often refuse Swasthya Sathi for critical patients because the scheme's rates are too low. And government hospitals don't have the infrastructure to save everyone sent to them. This is not politics, this is the reality. If this can happen to my father, a man with a family who fought, a family who tried, a family who ran between hospitals, then imagine the people who have no connections, no reach, no money, no voice. How many people do we lose like this every day? To the voters of Bengal, stop giving your loyalty blindly. Stop voting out of habit. Stop voting for flags, colors, emotions. Vote for accountability. Vote for healthcare. Vote for dignity. Vote for a system where a man doesn't die on the floor like an abandoned animal. And unfortunately, we Bengalis don't have much options. We deserve better. You deserve better. Bengal deserves better. Dear leaders of Bengal, this is not about left or TMC or BJP. This is about the fact that our public healthcare is collapsing. If you cannot protect the most basic right, the right to treatment, then what are you protecting? If you cannot ensure dignity in life and dignity in death, then what পরিবর্তন are we talking about? মমতা ব্যানার্জি, পিসি, আমরা সবাই তোমার দিকে তাকিয়েছি. We trusted you. We believed in your promises. Please fix this system before more fathers die like mine, before more daughters carry lifelong trauma like me, before more families lose everything in one night. I dedicate this video to my Baba, a loving father, a man who didn't deserve the death he got. And I dedicate it to every unknown patient who lies on a government hospital floor right now, unseen, unheard, uncared for. For them, for my Baba, for my family, and for Bengal. I am releasing this video on 17th November, his first month's Tata Bye Bye anniversary. Baba deserves justice. Bengal deserves justice. And we won't stay silent anymore.